The Ambassador Compassion program begins with a powerful 2-hour advanced life training kickoff, which creates emotional connection between the students and models the program for the next 9 weeks. The program content is introduced and powerful, intimate small group conversations begin at this advanced life training kickoff. Next are the Ambassador Compassion weekly small group discussions. It's where students meet in a safe, confidential small group to process deep, real-life issues and discuss their weekly calls to action. Each week, students work through guided journaling that prompts small group discussions and calls to action. There's different programs for high school and there's different programs for middle school. For high school, it's labor, influence, forgiveness, and experiences, which represents life. For junior high, it's rise, responsibility, initiative, service, and expectations. And it's real life and it's immersive. So for instance, under life, labor, first they identify their goals and dreams. And then under influence, they learn how culture influences their life, how people influence their life. Under forgiveness, they learn how to face it, release, replace it. Under experiences, they learn how negative experiences don't have to destroy their life and how they learn from the experience of others. For instance, this happens very often. A student chooses under his dreams that he wants to be a college athlete. Under influence this week, how people influence your life, they're asked to step away from somebody who will keep them from their dream and embrace somebody who supports it. So the student comes back and says, well, my girlfriend or my boyfriend, depending on who that person is, doesn't want me to go to college. Well, the group says, okay, that's fine. You may have to change your dream. The student says, I don't want to change my dream. Then you're going to have to step away. So there's real decisions made every single week that affect the rest of their lives. As a result of the 2-hour kickoff, weekly small group discussions, and guided journaling, remarkable things begin to happen in students' lives. 96% increase among students who now know the meaning of forgiveness and how to apply it to their lives. 91% increase among students who now feel they have more control of their lives and their futures. 85% increase among students who now feel they can choose positive influences for their lives. And in the Santa Ana School District, where we've had over 8,000 students go through the program, in one school alone, F's decreased by 48%, A's increased by 37%, assertive disciplinary infractions decreased by 88%, and unexcused absences decreased by 52%, period. Also during the 10-week Ambassador Compassion program, students focus on their Ambassadors of Compassion service projects. And these projects resonate with students. It reinforces learning and equips them to impact their community. It also gives them hope and purpose by being involved in something bigger than themselves. At the end of the Students Ambassadors of Compassion program, they're invited to an exciting honor event. They get a diploma, which they use for college transcripts, for getting a job. They get a medallion, they get a shirt, and students are recognized and affirmed for what they have accomplished. It's also real life. So if they don't finish, they don't come to the event. Typically 95% of the students finish their program. That 5%, that small group that don't, they're the first ones next year to tell everybody, you better finish this or you're not going to go to the Texas Stadium, or you don't get to go to the premiere, you don't get to run across the field at Miami Dolphin Stadium. So they're the first ones driving all the kids next year. So it's incredibly powerful. Each local honor event has different celebrities or athletes speaking at it, influencers, and it's a powerful way of honoring students for making a difference in their communities and for going through a life-transforming program. Also, when schools come together or districts come together, this is where transformation gets to be showcased. We get to allow students to run across the field at stadiums with fans cheering for them, or what they've done to make a difference in their community for their ambassador service projects. They're up on the jumbotrons, they're at the big screen at the movie theaters. The city comes out to thank them, the media comes out, business leaders come out, and it's such a great way to see what's going on in the school and at the school level displayed in front of the whole community. And then finally, what are people saying about the Ambassador Compassion program? We have thousands and thousands of letters, and just to comment on one story in particular, Yesel, I won't give you her last name, but she was in Moreno Valley. She got in a fight every single day, sometimes twice a day. She got kicked out of 16 schools. Then the last school she was in, she punched the teacher in the face. They told her she had one more chance to come back as long as she took the Ambassadors of Compassion program. She went through the program. She identified her dream, believe it or not, was to be a law enforcement officer. But she realized under influence she might have to arrest half of her family who were in gangs. She made that decision that she would be an Ambassador of Compassion, go after her goals and dreams. She graduated with a 4.0, went to the University of Alabama, graduated with honors, and now is becoming a law enforcement officer. Many, many stories like that to share. Powerful impact on students' lives. Well, what are some of the benefits from participating in the Ambassador of Compassion program for students? Immersive participation in a powerful and practical leadership, mental wellness, and resiliency building program that helps students understand themselves, make good life decisions, and succeed academically and socially. Also, they connect with positive role models and influencers like pro athletes, top business and community leaders, celebrities, military, and everyday heroes who share practical advice on how to be successful and how to thrive under life's pressures. Students leverage learned behaviors into interacting positively with others in everyday relationships, promoting academic, social, and work success. Students are also in a safe environment to connect and share life's challenges and to learn the skills needed to navigate and succeed. Also turning what students have learned into permanent positive behavior by working together to help others, their communities, and their nation. And finally, finding purpose by engaging in something bigger than themselves. An alliance of students, celebrities, athletes, business leaders, and influencers, all coming together as ambassadors of compassion to build a student-led, adult-guided movement working to create more caring and compassionate communities across our nation. We look forward to working together to make a powerful impact within this generation.